through come the Cronulla team, and this is the full side. Rick Burke, John Jarvie, Greg Mullane, Chris Gardner, Jim C, Gary Wright, Perry Haddock, Steve Rogers, Kurt Sorensen, Steve Neen, Dane Sorensen, Roland Beckett, Peter McNamara, and the coach, Greg Pearce. Now Canterbury, led by George Papanis, the full side. Greg Brentnell, Tony Armstrong, Chris Mortimer, Peter Mortimer, Steve Gearan, Gary Hughes, Steve Mortimer, Steve Folkes, Peter Casillas, Graham Hughes, John Coveney, George Papanis, Jeff Robinson, coach Ted Glossop. Referee, Mr. Kevin. Doing our usual award today, the player we judge to be the best of this match. Receive $400 and appear on Sports World the following week. The Controversy Corner panel, as we get a pass popped up to C from Neen. He's got no support at all. There's not another Cronulla player within 20 metres of him. Burke has to go down to that. Steve Mortimer sights a gap through, running crossfield and loads nicely to Armstrong. Weaves his way forward. And that's only about 5 yards out. There's a big hole out there if they can move it. That could be it. That will be it. Gearan in the corner. Finally the touchdown was disallowed. Head-on shot will be interesting on that one. Back to the quarter line. Let's see it again from head-on perhaps. Crisscross move. Folkes evades one tackle. That of Steve Neen. Papanis, now Robinson. Gary Hughes was running off his shoulder there, and although couldn't unload the pass. Papanis, Steve Mortimer will kick over the top. Oh, gee, Wright went for a long over there. That's going to be a try, is it? Yes, it is. That's a one-hand put down. That's a clever bit of play. Very clever bit of play from Armstrong. A little kick through, and Gary Wright should be chastised for this, trying to knock the ball dead. That cost Eastern Suburbs a try only last week. No, Canterbury come up with it. Brentnell was the man that fell on that, the fullback. Peter Mortimer, beautiful little body swerve, got himself into the clear. He's evaded. No, he hasn't. Haddock puts him down to the halfway line, just by one leg. Coveney from dummy half, a surge. Might be a drop goal on here at some stage. There's the move, beautifully executed by Graham Hughes. Graham Hughes may go well close to scoring. He is. That's a great bit of football. He instituted that. The favourite move Canterbury put on by they involved their full. Chris Mortimer. Folkes, little dummy, that's the halfway line. Steve Mortimer was sighted on that one, got himself right through the gap, run around the fence, lobs it back on the inside. Oh yes, good play by Steve Mortimer. Now they've got it on the move. Gary Hughes unloads nicely to Papanis. Papanis gets it away. And play just finishing with Armstrong about a metre from the line. There's Brentnell on the charge. Who's in now? Coveney, I think, has taken the final pass and surged over the line, and this is now becoming an embarrassment to Cronulla. Canterbury 15. Very likely. And Robinson. Little punch being thrown. From head on, watch it. Oh, there it was. A bit late and behind George Papanis. We couldn't see through George. I don't really know why they kick for touch in those situations. I'll just take the tap and do it quickly. McNamara. Cronulla have started to earn the ire of their supporters, and there's a try to Beckett. through the dummy and went straight through. Canterbury very slack on that occasion. Been told to come and pick up the ball. 17-3, too little and too late. See it again. The opponent's having a fair bit to say. Gearin restarts. Just 9.5 minutes to go now. An impossible task for Cronulla, one would think. Kurt Sorensen, Barry Haddock. Beckett. A loose pass away, picked up by Gary Wright. McNamara out there nicely to Greg Mullane. Dummies back on the inside to Jarvie. Jarvie gets it away there to Wright. Wright tackled about 15 yards out. Suddenly Cronulla have come to life. Haddock, Dane Sorensen, Rogers. Long floating pass to Kurt Sorensen. Low unloads out there to C. C evades one tackle. No, he doesn't. That's the last. No, second last. Beckett, Burke. And this is the last coming up now. Now, what's the Haddock plan? McNamara, play on. It'll be 6 to go. Hatch has got it. That was the knockdown in flight by a Canterbury player. Gardner, Dane Sorensen. Nicely to Greg Mullane, and he's in for a try. So they've come up with 2 tries in 2 minutes. Incredible. Suddenly Canterbury have opened up. Strength then to not allow himself to be pushed over the line. That's a terrible pass, beautifully picked up by Wright. That didn't give the recipient any chance, and Canterbury come up with the ball. Burke put under enormous pressure there. Beautiful pass to Gearin. I should have said Armstrong. There's the ball free now into Beckett's hands. We think about 15 seconds to go. McNamara, Beckett, Haddock, Sorensen. Pass has gone very much astray. Who wants it? Greg Mullane has it. There's the hooter. And the scoreline at full time reads Canterbury Bankstown 17, Cronulla Sutherland 8. Our award winner was Greg Brentnell, the Australian and Canterbury fullback, who was involved in 3 of the Canterbury tries, was very, very safe under pressure, wasn't called on for any great defence, but took the bombs with rare precision and great aplomb. Now the results in this very interesting round of football, with still one match to play on Easter Monday, of course. Canterbury 17, Cronulla 8, the match we televised. South Sydney 9, defeated Eastern Suburbs 5 at Redfern Oval. Parramatta, wait for this, 54, have defeated Canberra 3 at Belmore. St George finally back in the winning list, 37, Illawarra 5. Western Suburbs, in a highly controversial finish, have got up by 1 point, 21 to defeat Penrith 20. I'm told there was some area of doubt about the last Western Suburbs try. North Sydney 13 defeated Balmain 8, and of course Manly and Newtown to play at Brookvale Oval tomorrow. We'll be televising that match at the different time of 7:30. Now the competition table looks this way: Parramatta on 12, Canterbury 11, Manly with a match to play, South Sydney and Wests all on 10, Cronulla and North Sydney on 7. Eastern Suburbs, St George and Balmain on 6, Newtown on 5 with that match to play against Manly, Penrith 4, Illawarra 2, Canberra yet to record a point in the